Okay,
Oh,
first
here we
Sinfield.
go.
Okay, bye.
Is it the back?
I think you can set the... we had 7 good years now.
Here's some, it's a berry lemon juice.
Thank you.
Okay, it's a welcome drink for you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Agagia.
Thank you ever so much.
Okay,
Mind if we get close to the fire? Thank you very much.
Oh, you must first see it in a light. Thank you. Yes. Okay, mommy's quickly going to work, okay? Quickly. Okay,
Thank you so much. Lovely.
Good. So I'm quickly going to give you an introduction. Henk is the PH and he's the manager for the farm. Unluckily, Tilman couldn't make it from the Congo. No, he's like working there, so he's not here. Jason, come Jason. Jason is one of the PHs. He's one of the main guys on the farm. We have 4 qualified PHs on the farm, actually more, but 4 working PHs. And each of you will have one sitting with you and hunting and all that stuff. It's rather good to listen to them. No, they know Africa, they can track very, very good. And they know kind of the sizes and all the stuff, the trophies, and so they will keep you on the right track, okay? Depending on what you want to do, you can decide, would I like to go and rest at the camp or not, or would I like to hunt for the whole day? So you do what you...
You brought enough. Did you see that?
So this is a burger mayonnaise if you like, and then I will get some ketchup. Would you like some ketchup? Ketchup. We have tomato sauce, not really ketchup, but tomato sauce has the same thing.
I think so. This one's mine. Okay, cool.
What was tomato sauce?
Very protective about bringing in.
Well, they're pretty picky in the US, but I don't know if they'll go to my clothes.
We went for that competition in Australia, and one family member had a small kid who was also doing ice shooting, and he was shooting with broadheads and it was full of blood and stuff, and he put him in his face.
Oryx almost certain I took a Lorax. It hedged its bets. It was going left and right, checking the windage, see if you can get a scent of anything. Eventually, after about 10 minutes, it came in, presented itself. I hit where I aimed, but apparently a little bit further back, but I'm told it's good. So we're just waiting the required 20 minutes before we go out there and find the sucker. Can't wait to see what it tastes like.
Well done, Mark. Well done.
Thanks, Sue. Thank you, Mason.
So snap the arrow.
These oryx came in at around 5 o'clock, just towards the end of the day, dusk. Took a while to decide whether or not everything was good. And when Jason gave the nod, it was pretty quick after that. It was up and into him inside 3 or 4 seconds. Just before I shot, Jason mentioned hit him in the crease. So I did, and off he went. And I think we're probably 800 metres from the hide. It's now 7 at night, so we had to go back and get some help to find him. And we did. He's a monster. I'm one very happy boy. I thank Lodge, sorry about that, for the opportunity to take this magnificent beast using a Matthews Creed, using Stinger broadheads, 2-blade. Yes, it all worked very well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mark. Congrats for the games, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, no.
Because you know, with those shots we have killed many animals, shooting right into that spot, he's going nowhere. He's gonna fall right at that spot. No, he's finished.
Now if we can just find a fucking, say, massive kudu that's just come in. He spent a long time walking all the way around us, positioning himself in the wrong position for a shot on the water. He wasn't sure what was going on, and to add misery to my woes, a troop of baboons came in. They were climbing on the roof, scratching on the door. It was, if it wasn't for the fact that it was a baboon with a missing foot, looked too hard and sore and bolted, the kudu lifted its head at the salt lick, presented a perfect duck shot, and I took him quartering away front, through into his body, and he's ran I think about 30 metres, and he's dropped, and he hasn't moved for about 5 minutes, and I'm still shaking. It's a monster. Wowdy how. It's all good.
Well done, Mark.
Thanks, sir.
Good boys. This you did well. You did well.
Shit, my old Matthews Creed I've had for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, sorry, 8 weeks. Did me well.
Well, that's where the arrow landed.
Yeah, straight through.
Mm-hmm.
2/3 of the beast's body.
And
Popped out the other side. And weren't the baboons a little bit surprised?
Yep, the arrow was still in one piece. Pretty good. Yep. Well done, Mark.
Yeah, thanks for that, sir. Oh goodness, you're a big boy, aren't you? You're a big boy.
Okay.
Congrats. Thank you very much. Yes. That is a monster. Check it out.
See, if something comes in fully broadside, you see, this is the triangle.
Kudu. Around about 42 metres from the shot. Hit in the front, right hand side, in what's called the duck spot. It's exited just behind the shoulder on the other side. Bled out really quick. Kicked around for about 5 seconds after it went down the first time, rolled over. It stayed very still. It's a monster. Very happy.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. That's it. Stuff on the wings. Double put in the water. Ran out of room. He's a monster,
Say you guys come very far and you don't want to mess it up, so let him come in broadside, and if it's nice broadside, you shoot it.
Teach him to the choir, mate.
Yeah.
Teach him to the choir. Oh, no, absolutely.
I know it's because you know there's a lot of buck fever involved, and you know if you just pull it a little bit, you miss it 1 inch. That 1 inch could be a lifetime trophy. You just missed the lungs by 1 inch.
With the kudu, I was standing there still for so long, waiting for it to turn to the right angle.
Yeah.
Can you import leopards and cheetahs?
Is that where it is? No, you can't. Not in Australia, no.
We can't do it in the US either.
You can't do zebra skins either.
You can't do zebra.
No, well,
You can't bring that skin into Australia. But if you shoot it yourself and you've got the paperwork to prove it,
certificate.
Whole heap.
They didn't come in. Yeah, after about 1 o'clock, because they came in at 1 o'clock and that was it. And after that, everything's singing around at 60 metres or so. Could have shot him.
here watching these things since 10 o'clock. It's probably, almost 10, 11 now. Don't know why I'm whispering, everything's shot through. But a mob of 20 or 30 Impala came in, and they were just all milling around and milling around. One very nice buck which you will have seen. Anyway, I was sitting there just waiting and shaking. They moved in and there was just too many to shoot safely, because if I hit the animal or missed it, then I was going to wound something behind. And they're milling around, and some blue wildebeest scared them off, and then the blue wildebeest moved back. Then some water buck came in, scared them off, and then they kept milling around and milling around. Till eventually the boss says, okay, we've got to have a shot, but we've just got to make sure that there's nothing behind, because the arrow's going to pass through, because it's a fairly light animal. So we waited for it to walk into the mud and then walk back out again. Then stand broadside at about 20, and then there was a bit of a clearing behind it. The animals moved out of the way, so that's when I stepped up and just took a bead and let go. And that's the end of the story, really, until we go and have a look what we're looking at, I suppose. Well done. So it's all very good. Well done.
Yeah, look at that arrow. It's full of blood.
That's a very messy one.
Yeah, passed through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, he's good. Congratulations, my brother. He's a good one. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's a good one.
We're going to take that bush out to the grass. Yeah, been here at a hahia in Namibia for the last couple of days after a short journey from Australia of about 24 hours, and we've come out to this place called Bush Camp out here, and our guide, and we've been sitting up in a hide watching, well, actually all day yesterday. Saw a lot of animals. We decided that it wasn't suitable to shoot any of them. They weren't up to standards, so I'm told. When you think what my standard is, it's quite high. But so we didn't take a shot. Saw warthogs and hartebeest and wildebeest and water buck and all sorts of critters. And today we're sitting there and I'm waiting for oryx or perhaps a kudu to come in just to see. We've been here since early in the morning, freezing cold. Anyway, these Impala started coming in, just a number, just half a dozen at a time, we ended up with quite a mob, maybe perhaps 40 of them, and this was the head buck, and there was a few other bucks around, and they were fighting a little bit. And then some water buck came in and sort of pushed them out, and some wildebeest came in and pushed them out. But eventually I said, well, we'll just see. I quite like the look of this thing. Haven't seen, it's a very well-known animal. In fact, it's probably half the reason why I thought, well, this is something worth having a shot at, because it is well-known, and it's just such a magnificent-looking thing. So after quite a while, maybe an hour or more, came into a position where we thought, okay, we can have a shot. Prior to that we couldn't, there's just too many animals. So with my knees shaking, heart pumping, I could hear my heart pumping in my ears, I thought, well, we better do this and see if I can have a shot and actually hit something. So I drew back and quickly put a bead on it, as quick as I could to be exact, because I didn't want to go back into the shake mode again. And hit him fair square, perhaps a little bit lower than what I would have, but it was just a quick shot and very, very, very effective. And here we have it, one magnificent impala buck. My guide, Gustav, Geek here, who's been doing the filming, Suho I should say. Yep. Praise be to the impala. And I'm happy as Larry. Well done.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
This is a nice one.
Congratulations to him.
Okay.
Guide of the century.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice one. Okay.
having a bit of a snooze. I was woken up with a good one at the trough. So it's pretty straightforward from then. Knock one up, put one through in that triangle on his shoulder. Went straight through. And he's run off, so I don't know how far. At this point, we'll have to find him out there. The bows are working an absolute treat. Matthews, Creed, go get one. Yeah, Lodge, just so many game animals. I'll be back. Excellent. Thanks for that.
Seen oryx today?
That's yours, Mark.
You saw that?
What was it? Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Okay. It'll come out the right spot, isn't it?
Yeah, that's perfect spot.
Right, my first African warthog. She looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. Took him at 14 metres. I went straight through. Broke when I hit the ground the other side, unfortunately. There you get that. And now I hope to get a matching female. Next one. Thanks again to Hey Lodge, providing such great hunting.
Well, Peter and I were in the hide, and the waterhole was just full of different animals. Kudu had come in, oryx were in there, wildebeest hanging around, and the zebra were taking their time, and finally the zebra came in, but when they came in there was 6 or 7 of them, and they were like 3 deep right in front, and so I was going to try and take a rather large stallion that was smartly in the back, but finally this one was by herself, and I got a clear shot. Peter said, "Take that one." I took the shot, and the rest is history. So I'm very happy, and I thank Peter very much for his sage advice and timing, because that's what it was this morning.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you. Okay, after we took a zebra late this morning, Peter and I went back to the hide and were specifically looking for kudu, and a number of kudu came in, a lot of cows, calves. We saw a small bull, and finally this big bull came in about 2:30 and took a very, very long time coming in. And he finally came in, and right as he is walking broadside, I drew back and he heard my draw and he spooked out and put the bow down, and he waited and waited and waited, and about 10 or 15 minutes later the cows came back to water, and he came back and he made the same move. I drew back, he heard it, and he spooked a second time, made a circle and waited and waited and waited, and came in from the other side a third time. This time he didn't spook at the draw, and was able to make a good shot. He didn't go very far. I really appreciate Peter's smart and sage advice, telling me when to draw and where to shoot this magnificent, beautiful creature. And here's the PH himself right here, my friend Peter, who really is a great guide and a great coach. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
This is a good group.
Yeah.
Here I am again, a little bit later. Vehicles arrived to pick us up, so we've got out of our hide, which you can see just there. And this is somewhere about where the kudu I was hunting ended up, and you'll see there some speckles on the road, on the ground there, where we managed to spot a hit trail. Again, you can see it walking as we follow this, and I found my arrow over there some distance away. It had gone clean through, landed about 40 metres from where the animal was, and the animal, like I said, was about 20 metres away. So we decided we'd follow the tracks and just walk this way before the vehicle arrived. When I say we, I mean Gustav followed the tracks and I followed Gustav. And we walked and we walked, and there was, as you can see, the footprints here, a bit more of the blood trail. More of the blood trail. Continued down, followed the animal through here. Continued down. Not exactly sure where it ended up from here because I'm no Gustav, but there's a little bit of a trail that we're on now. A bit of an excited footprint here. The animal kept on running just a little way, again, a bit more running, and he kept on going through here, along here, and sure enough, just as we arrived, the professional hunter found the kudu, which was just over here. There you go, one large kudu, and I've got to say that was a hunt of a lifetime when you think about it, for a couple of days worth, eh? And Can I get a photo? Yeah. You want a photo?
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
This?
I do want to get in.
Okay.
So I can record your
Okay.
movement, yeah. Okay, congratulations, my friend. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Wow, 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 wow. So.
Very clean. Hunter over here.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. It was good, yeah. Yeah, that's a profit shot, yeah. Okay.
So I'm ecstatic.
Okay.
Not that I get ecstatic very often, but this is about as ecstatic as I get.
Okay.
Didn't go anywhere. Straight above the front leg. A bit higher than I expected, but wasn't actually. I gave it this much deliberately, and it actually hit where I gave it rather than where I expected it. I wanted to hit it there, hit up there, but still
a good shot, yeah. Okay.
here really to shoot guinea fowl, but large bull came in. I mean, really good size hook. Last day of the hunt, I really couldn't pass it up, so I took him. Should be really nice to do to what I've already got, so I'm very happy about that. He's only about 11 metres, so yeah, that's good. Thanks, Jason.
Okay, well, we saw some impala on the way in. Waited half an hour, or sorry, hour and a half. It's about 50 hogs come in between. Group of about 10, 15 came into the water. Had to wait a bit until the ones in front and behind cleared. Had a 2-second window. Took him both lungs, I think. He's run 40-45 metres from the water. Yes. Thank you, Ahaya. Fabulous trip. Nice little trophy for home. Thank you, guys.
boss, Gustav. Nice one. Congratulations, my friend. Oh, thank you. That looks like a nice shot. We saw these coming in a minute or two ago. Across the back. 3. The third one was larger. Big sneaky bit came around behind us. And then 2 little ones came in. And then the bigger one came in. Another 3 just arrived incidentally. So, well, here's a nice one. Nice one just arrived now. Anyway, he was standing front on, so I couldn't shoot him. Eventually Gustav says, okay, he's gone broadside. I couldn't see it, so he said, go and draw your arrow. So I dropped my arrow, of course, picked up my arrow, drew it back, whack, hit him. That was it. Beautiful. Very pleased. And there's another big one there. Second-hand arrow. Man, come on. A little bit back. There we go. Suho spotted some pigs coming. Mob, maybe 10. Warthog, that is. One was big, quite big, came in a bit later. Anyway, while we're discussing whether to take him or not, Gustav is trying to find out what's going on in the background because there's a car coming to get our last one. And then Suho spots that he's in at the trough and says, well, you've got to shoot him. So what happens? I've still got my sunnies on. Gustav is saying, yeah, take him. So I get my gear ready, pull it back. Can't see because I've got my glasses on. He takes my glasses off, lined it up, and then let go. It was a good shot, but not so good. Anyway, he's down. Very exciting. So now we've got a couple of nice big bull warthogs.
That's nice one, my friend. Let's look at that one. Whoa, see, shoot that one.
Gotta shoot this another one here now.
Stop,
What's your right?
Oh, no. Wait. No. It was a beauty, my friend.
Big tusk.
It will come back.
A broken tusk, eh?
Yeah, broken tusk. But big broken tusk. Oh, must be surprised.
Big old one, look at that. Really got some heavy tusks on this fella.
Yeah.
They're really worn too. The beauty, eh? This is lumpy, fatty nodule things.
Check out his back for the little lice.
It's good. So this is the second of the 2. And I hit him quite a bit further back than what I expected. He had a bit of a mishap when I was coming up. So I meant to hit him here, and I hit him back here. That's alright.
You still got him?
Still got him. He's only gone about, I don't know, 50 metres I suppose. Went down. He was obviously going to go down because of the amount of bleeding. The one the boys are looking for the first one, and that's out there somewhere, and that was the better shot, I thought. What do you know, eh? Anyway, that's a beauty. Happy boy, what do you think? Beautiful animals.
Stay in there.
Very good, Dean.
Real pin-ups these are. I reckon they'd be along on the front of Clio, one of those fashion magazines.
Hold up your jackets in the hallway.
Yeah, leather jackets. I'm sure some Moscow model would want to wear these. They're beauties. Anyway. This one was very close. Maybe only 5 metres, maybe 10.
Wow.
Very close.
Isn't it?
So I've gone and whacked him. Low through there. Came out a bit higher on the other side. This one was about 18 metres. Not a good a shot, but it came out in the right spot. So in the end, you know, they've only gone 40 or 50 metres or so, and that was it. They hardly knew what had hit them. And we knew this shot was a bit far back, but the young bloke, Gustav, says, yeah, she'll be right. Because of the angle of the pig, it's not going to go anywhere and we'll find it, so that's what's happened. This one was a pass-through, this one sort of hung out, didn't quite go through. But there you go, now I've got 2 beautiful boars, I'm very happy.
That's no problem.
Hey, took this Warthog with my bow, the bow that I've just made, 53 pounds, with a quite heavy arrow. You can see there's only one task, but we took this for the boys, for Colin, for Gustav, for Jason. We're going to cook it up. It's a very nice meal for tomorrow. So Colin's going to do proper cooking. So this is great, yeah. Thank you, boys. It's been great.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep.
Here at the Gagea hunting safaris. My name is David, master hunting guide. I was fortunate today to get a nice old boar. He came in, didn't present a shot, wandering off, and then some nice females came in, and he was quite interested in them, coming back, investigate them, and fatal mistake. So I shot him a very nice double lung shot. He really went far, tracking him down, great trackers here, and it was great day, great hunting.
What do you think of the Warthog?
It's a very pretty.
Come on! Who's talking
Take it again, go.
What a blooper!
Next one.
No, then we're gonna put as bloopers at the end.
Ja.
Kom hier zo, lees je niet meer op.
Here are the farm workers in Rudolf, Hans, Edmund, Konrad. Me? I'm the professional hunting guide.
He's back, not bothering.
waiting a while. A whole group of pigs come in. Big bull presented itself. I was waiting for a shot on that one, but it was wrong position. And it moved out of the way quite smartly. I couldn't get a shot away. Well, as I say, I was about 8-15 metres. So I've shot it. It's, I think, head and spine, so it's gone down quite quickly. It appears to have expired in the water. So we're going to go out and get it in a little while. This drop, first one I've shot, this drop where I've shot it. No, good or bad, but it's worked. Excellent. Yep, think so.
Okay, here's the sow I just shot. Hooks look pretty good. Dragged her out of the water hole and moved up here. Hopefully we'll get another one. Maybe a bigger one, hopefully. Yeah, it's all going well. One more to get and I'm done. Good stuff, thank you. Okay? Oh, acacia.
Well done.
Alright, thanks.
Large bull just came in. 9 yards away. Pretty not even closer. Presented itself. The little one was in front, so I had to wait till that one moved. When it did, I quickly put one in just behind the front leg, and it's the lung. Yeah, it's bolted. I don't think it's gone very far. Yeah, nice shot, I think. I'll go look for it in a bit. It's all good.
Okay, this is where the arrow landed. With a second shot and mark.
Straight through.
Yeah. All the way.
He's around here. Thank you. Oh, should we do that again? You said we should do that again. How's it? You should look. How's it?
Excellent.
Nice water. It's nice and wide, huh? Okay, that should look nice. Ja. Det er jo vigtigt for mig. Last, okay. Let's pick it up. It's yours.
Okay, that's that boy you just saw me shoot at about 10 yards. He's actually run about 300 metres, but he's done a complete circle. He's 40 metres from the height at the moment, so he's done us a bit of a favour that way. Yes, apparently he's got cuts here from what are apparently attacks from other pigs after he's been shot. Not very loyal, but I'm very happy. He's got a good set of tusks on him. My best to date, I think. Very happy. Thank you, Acacia. Excellent. Thank you. Acacia.
Oh yeah. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. Excellent.
So let's start eating it.
Yeah, show us how you do.
Good meat.
How you do it?
Let me taste that piece.
Yeah.
Delicious. Come try it.
Oh.
Yo.
Cut.
You can taste this one.
Mess up.
You know these Namibian guys, they like to eat warthog. Where their good meat is.
Even the ladies here to eat it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Conrad's girlfriend.
This one? Oh, look at that.
Yum, 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 yum.
Good. Come on, take the knife. Come, you can cut a piece for you.
You want to eat it with porridge?
Huh?
You want to eat it with porridge?
No, it's on its own.
Yeah, like this is good.
There is Dorothea cutting it.
Yeah.
She even knows how to cut it, huh?
Yes.
Oh, very good. You eat them.
How does it taste?
Nice.
What did you put inside? Chili?
Yeah.
BBQ.
Yeah.
What is BBQ? Is it barbecue or barbecue?
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that barbecue makes the warthog head taste very good.
Oh,
Yes.
very good.
Okay.
Conrad doesn't want to stay away.
Yeah, there's the warthogs. The head. Nicely, what do you do with them?
Bake them.
What do you do?
Put it in a hole.
Dig a hole.
Yeah?
And then we take
some wood.
not wood. We take some maybe sheet, iron sheet, a nice flat one.
Yeah.
You make fire. You first put the head in, and then you make fire on top, and you leave the head inside there for the whole day long. And late afternoon, take it out, then you start with it. As you can see here, we did the same to this one.
So do you put any spices?
Yeah, we put barbecue spice in. We first cut it nicely open, and then put some barbecue spice in, and then put it in the hole.
Definitely, very nice.
Tastes very good. Ding also wants to come, maybe taste it.
Yeah, maybe we'll give some to Ding. Yummy.
Escuela, clap a bit.
Just wait. Yeah, this one. Do you want to shoot the one without the tusk? Do you want to? It depends that's on you. Recording. Yeah. Not a nice angle. Right. I think you should cheat the female. Take this ugly quick. Right. Oh man. Wait. Did you shit in his stomach or something? That guy's crazy. Wait for this to turn. She's gone. Yeah, maybe I think we're gonna start on Thursday. I think there's a coming Wednesday, so then just. She must be on the heat and coming. Oh yes, please. Oh yes.
There we go. We found it. Yeah.
Looks like you're tracking it because you're just standing there looking for blood.
Yeah, this is where the fox lies. Didn't travel too far.
While he lay down here, some of the other pigs came to shuffle him.
Yeah. Didn't go too far. We got lots of the trackers, spectators. We got everyone here. Yeah, we just shot these warthogs with the bow I just made. Well, bow not just made a few weeks ago. 53 pounds longbow, hybrid longbow, with reasonably heavy arrow. I don't know how far I travel, probably about 40-50 meters or roughly about that. Yeah, one shot, low down, so quite happy with that. So thank you to all the boys and girls here.
Ik kan het niet doen, niet waar.